Hello guys, so welcome to this another video about sectorial analysis, and we are looking at IT index today. So many of you had recommended me that they want my opinion about the IT index, and here we are for this analysis about Nifty IT. Now we have charts in front of you. Over to the charts. So Nifty 50, we have a weekly chart and we also have a weekly chart for Nifty IT index. Now initially when we saw oil and gas, the sector was overall outperformer as compared to Nifty, and when we were looking at Bank Nifty as a sector, Bank Nifty was consistently underperformer as compared to Nifty. But here when we are looking at Nifty IT is a mixed bag. So what do I mean by mixed bag? Initially when Nifty formed a top around 19th of October, this sector was still making a new higher high, right, and it went on to make a new higher high in the first week of January, which is somewhere here, and after that it has started to give up and currently is an underperformer as compared to Nifty. So that's not a very pleasing sign for the people, for the investors who are very bullish on the IT sectors, or they are invested or investors of IT sector. But here right now this is how the scenario looks like. Even though this fall is limited only to last 3 to 4 months, but this fall is vicious as compared to the Nifty fall. Nifty being an index of 50 different stocks. So some or the other stock is holding, majorly Reliance Industries is holding on to the Nifty as an index, but then IT is currently, recently after the month of January, is consistently being an underperformer. Let's quickly go to the chart to see how these sectorial stocks are performing with respect to this sectorial index. So Nifty IT monthly chart we have over here, and here in this particular case I feel like having the monthly chart only, so that just by looking at the gravity of the fall you will be able to understand what kind of a correction these IT stocks are giving us. So we have a Tech Mahindra in front of us, and as compared to the fall in case of Nifty IT, Tech Mahindra has given a comparatively bigger fall. So let's measure this by means of percentage. So what is this fall so far? Currently it is 22%, and if we take a similar kind of a tool to measure the price range, this right now is at about 31%. So this is higher. Then we are looking for a stock which is outperformer. So we'll again go to the Jodi stock, Jai and Viru, TCS and Infi. So let's look at TCS, and in TCS it is consolidating. See, this started consolidating even before Nifty started correcting, but on a broader scale if you see, the fall is not as much as the IT index. So even if we take into consider top level and today's low, so this is about less than 15%. So this is an outperformer stock vis-a-vis to this IT index. So this is one of the stock which will be outperformer. Now another outperformer stock that comes into my mind is Infosys. So let's have a look at Infosys. And Infosys, since this top has corrected about 20%, the index has corrected 22% and this stock has corrected 20%. Let us try and identify if we have any stock which is less than 20% or maybe very close to what TCS was, which is really great. I mean less than 15% correction so far. I am not saying that this is a good buying opportunity right now. We are going to wait for a month or two to identify if there is a buying opportunity to buy this for a long term as in 6 months or more. So we are not going to enter at this point in time. We are going to wait and watch, but let us quickly have a look at some other component of IT index as well. In the meantime, whenever we are talking about underperformer and outperformer, so is this analysis, the way of analysis, is it helping you in understanding different sectors? This can be a homework to all of you. You can go through your favorite sector and start analyzing these things. You can also comment on the video so that it will help us understand whether the concept which we are discussing in these videos were helpful to you, and also share these videos with your friends so that they will have a good understanding about how the market is actually behaving right now, and they will not buy these stocks at a not so great level, and even let's say the correction is still going to go on, they might lose some money. So let's make some awareness amongst them as well, so that it will be easier for all of us. So the next stock that we have to check is Naukri. And Naukri from the top in the month of October has corrected significantly. So, this correction is about 47%. Right now it is about 47%. So, this is a underperformer of the sector. This is how a simple method by which we can identify. HCL Tech, maybe this can be one of the stock which is not so underperformer. 23% more than Infosys. So, I will not go for this. Tech Mahindra, so here Tech Mahindra about 31%. So, no. See, majorly the index has underperformed as compared to Nifty is because all these component stocks are not doing great. It's a simple logic. But then so far we have found out only one stock. We have identified only one stock in TCS, and that is something that is giving us better hopes. So, again emphasis at 28% correction, and remember this is not a bottom yet. So, we cannot say that the correction is over. So far we are just measuring so far the correction. Index has corrected 22% and only TCS is less than what the index has corrected. See, Wipro we need not measure because it seems that it is more, right. So, 34%. Coforge, so far in the IT sector we have identified only one stock which is TCS, okay, and I don't mind really because I am not here to find 3-4 stocks which probably are not outperformer and we'll just label it outperformer. So, that's not going to happen. We'll just stick and adhere to the standards, we'll adhere to the price movement. We are making this analysis purely on the basis of price movement. So, here Mindtree has also corrected about 33%. So, not so great opportunity, not so great scenario. LTI has also corrected more, far more than what this index has corrected. So, 39%. So, all in all the finding from IT sector is TCS right now, and as and when I think this method that we have seen today will help you identify the stocks across all the sectors. It will be much easier for you, and I deliberately kept the chart on a monthly time frame so that the gravity of the fall that can be seen, experienced, and it will be simpler, easier to analyze because we have less number of candles, so that it becomes very easy, and by taking a quick overview we can identify that TCS is an outperformer of this sector and the stocks like LTI or Naukri.com is an underperformer of this sector. Do write to me in comments and do let me know how do you like this video, and also share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.